all the business first. Make sure they ain't got no family. Make sure they don't fuck nobody. You know that.
Sure they come from one of those disconnected middle class families.
Like mine. Yeah, I get it.
Like mine.
I get it.
And no different than the serpent did with Eve. Wait for nobody to, and then come kicking that good shit.
Period.
I can teach you the path to enlightenment. You're already out here on your own. Leave Babylon. Come with me. He sells them all on this idea of living in paradise with him and developing to a higher spiritual plane where they don't have to worry about paying bills and shit.
Ciao, bye.
So he gets them to come to Fantasy Island.
Yeah.
And what he does, he collects all of their things.
Where's the plane? Where's the plane?
The plane boss. He got one of them.
Yeah.
He got a tattoo.
Yeah.
So he gets them there. Now this was the other thing that I found out very interesting about him. He actually was in the army.
And got kicked out?
No, what? He quit.
Okay, I knew you didn't finish. Because he been man.
All he did was 30 days. That's the reception. Do you know what you learn in reception? Baby, what do you learn in reception?
Well, let me tell you this.
How to take orders.
Hold on, wait a second. How to take orders.
How to line up the child.
How to line up and fall in line to get something to eat.
And the general directions. Right?
How to take orders.
Take orders, period.
Period.
Everything.
Right?
Thank you.
That's exactly what he's doing with them. But it never ends. It never ends. So basically, he keeps them in basic training mentally. From the second that they get there, he's doing it with this whole, I'm Babaji, and I got the spirit, and I was never trained, but I'm blessed, and I know I have the Christ consciousness. By the time they figure it out, that he done whipped their asses round and round, they all sitting there sucking on the sacrament.
Now, let me say this.
You know, because you know he has to give them, the semen communion.
What the fuck you mean?
Everybody got to take, he calls it a download. And everybody, the men and the women, don't walk away. Everybody got to take the sacrament. Everybody got to get a download. And they all ingest his sperm. The men and the women. Everybody got to get this straight from the sack.
Do this. Do this for me, Jaguar. This is what I need for you to do. That's what I need for you to do. On some real live shit. Some real live shit. You that lady. You the queen. I need you to do something for me.
Yes.
This is like a phone conversation we would be having with no bitches on the phone, right? That's where we at with this, right?
Okay.
I want you to find me one man and one woman from that camp and tell them I'm going to pay them to come onto this live tomorrow.
I'll put the word out.
Put the word out that we would like one of the boyfriends or husbands and one of the wives to come in, the strongest of them, the ones that, don't give a fuck.
That's still in here, right?
So they can come deal with me. I want to just ask them some questions. Tell them it ain't going to be no bullshit. I ain't coming hard because they not the man.
Oh, Divine is in here? Okay. The word is going out right now, Toke.
Okay, well, she need to come on and tell her to send me her cash out. Give her some change. Tell her don't tell that nigga because he going to take it, bitch.
Yeah, you want active members, don't you?
I want, if it's an inactive, I get a bitch $40. Come on in.
Okay, $40 if you're a former carbonation, and whatever if you are still active.
Yeah. I give you $100, you're still active. Half of that.
Add Divine.
$100. Come on. I need to talk to you.
Oh, don't forget this is Bigo. We can't smoke on camera.
Okay.
You gotta dip to the side.
Oh, shit. I'm about to weigh our Bigo out. But don't worry. We be back on the fresh Bigo in 5 minutes. Don't worry. Where your email at? Sorry, Bigo. My bad.
Wait a minute. I was just told by our new administrator, my husband, Goomba Head, that we're number 1 on the heat list.
Okay, what is that?
Here on Bigo.
I don't know what the heat is. Sound like I'm in trouble with this shit.
Oh, there's 37,000 people watching.
Oh, okay, that's good. But it ain't good enough because it need to be 1 million. Now listen to this. Tell her come here. Tell any of them come on in. I got $100 each. Let's go.
You gonna put up $100 to talk to one of them right now.
1 of them, 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them. Come in.
We got 2 spaces open here.
They need to fill them in.
Let's be in the chat.
Let's go. Now, let me finish what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
Because you said that, I need to get. I don't go on here or anywhere looking for nothing. I never. Look, when I go on my page, I gotta say, do what I gotta do for 2-3 hours to entertain my folks, get lit, talk shit, talk that real, tell them about us, our music coming out, the video coming out, your sad, all everything combined in the business movie. I mean, but I need you right now to finish telling me about this dude. So when they come up, they need to come on tell them the bid just went up to 125. Come on. 125. Right. 125 each.
Tokyo Toni's offering $125 on Cash App right now to any active member of Carbon Nation who would like to come and speak with her.
And do the interview.
Yes.
Not no pop in and pop out bit. Come on. And my word is bond. Good or bad, bitch. It's bond.
So anyway, he does all of these things. And like I said, he's got you jumped up when I told you about the sperm communion. I've never known anybody to do communion with sperm.
Look, I'm married and I ain't did no sperm communion. But go ahead. They sound kind of cute. But honey, you want to do a little sperm communion? I think I'm good.
The thing that bothers me the most about all of this stuff that you hear and see him doing, though, is that it's working.
We appreciate you. Go ahead.
Without his permission.
Oh, they can't come?
The ones that are in the group, they can't.
Oh, they can't come unless they have his permission.
What you mean can't come? I don't understand.
They can't participate on the live without his permission.
Oh, so he want them to stay broke. Oh, okay.
I don't know what he wants. I don't.
Tell him I give you 150 each.
It's going up. It's going up. I mean, all the money might go to him anyway, but or they could use it for a Greyhound bus ticket.
Out of Puerto Rico, they can get. Where they going?
To the water.
Well, they taking cum injections anyway, so they can get home.
Yeah. They could get a cheap plane ticket. It's easy to get out of Puerto Rico.
God damn it. 160 each.
So anyway, while we're waiting, see what pops up.
Okay. So finish me. Jaggy.
Wait a minute. Divine wants to come in.
Divine getting 40 more Divine.
No. Divine is someone who's been following and reporting on the story. She get some details for us.
Oh, she just a regular shit. Okay, come on, boo.
Hey, Divine.
Oh, yes, baby. Let's get into it. Okay, hold on.
Divine, I'd like to introduce you to my friend Tokyo Toni.
Hello, Toni. How you doing?
I'm good, man.
Let me get you a member up here, baby, so we can get it. Give me 1 second. We gonna get all the way into it.
Let's make some phones. Nice and tall. Don't need no car.
Give me 1 second. I'm finna bring you a member up here that's gonna go no holds barred, gonna air it out.
Okay. Oh, she's bringing a member.
Oh yeah, baby, I can bring a couple up.
And don't forget the cash. Don't forget the cash app.
Bring us one.
Don't worry about it. I got you. 1 second.
I done touched it 80 times.
All right, we got one. That's good enough of Divine. That's fine.
Oh, Divine finna bring them all in, baby.
We only need one. If you want to break up
Divine finna bring them in, baby. Give me 1 second. We don't want Velvet. She's still protecting him.
Velvet seems to be in a very compromised position.
You have to think about it.
Maybe she knows some things.
Velvet is a female nature boy.
I already knew that. That's why I had no sympathy.
Okay, I'm making calls now.
Yeah, get us one up here. We need one.
Phone ringing.
Where's my other phone at?
Hold on. Let me go to natural now. Give me 1 second.
Divine, I do have one question to ask you.
Okay.
Do you think that Velvet is competing for control of carbonation?
Exactly. I'm going to tell you what Velvet is doing. Allow me to speak on her. I'm going to take a little break from contacting the carbonation.
That's fine.
members. Okay, let me explain to you what's going on with Velvet. Anyone that ever hear her speak, all she does is recycle things of him cheating on her. She's not done with him. She still wants him, but she wants him alone. And what she does is she retaliates from every video that he posts of flirting with other women or bringing other women to carbonation. She's not a victim. It's what I want people to understand. She is an abuser. Everything that was going on with them women over there, she was fully engaged in 100%. She was sexually abusing them women. She was physically abusing them.
Okay.
Yes, Velvet. Now, when she comes on, she knows everything that has happened in carbonation, but she fails to release it. She only speaks about her sexual acts with him, far as him sleeping with other women in the bed while her baby is there. She only hits one target, and that's him cheating on her. Never speak amongst those people that you left behind to continue to be abused mentally and physically. If you care, you have the authority to help those people while you have it. The last thing you should want to be is a Beagle host. Why do you want to be a Beagle host? That's not helping your situation or their situation. So, I have came to the conclusions that Velvet is a female nature boy. Not only that,
I need you to pause right quick, Divine, because Toni needs to tap in.
Okay. Yeah, let me tap in right fast. Well, I don't know if you were here, Miss Divine, or not, when we went online with Nature Boy. First of all, I have a strong thing of discernment. We're going to start right there first. Okay. I've never met this man, never seen this man. I felt crazy, little dinosaurs, but I never even heard of this dude. Okay? Just hearing a few things, it already hit my spirit as to what was going on. The young lady got upset with me because I didn't want to hear nothing from them. Because if their daughter is over there, Why are you over here? What's going on? So this is the same thing that basically what you're saying. I said the same thing.
Without knowing.
Without knowing. Putting the word down. But I didn't want to hear from her. I didn't want to talk to nobody. None of that. So yeah. So I'm 100 degrees in sync with you right now. You can continue. Thank you.
Now, okay, give me 1 second. I have one of the carbonation members here calling. Hold on. Okay.
Bring me just one. One telling eight is telling all. That's why we getting her. And they're called carbonation. Why? Do they know that our bodies are made up of carbon? Do he even know what that means? Our bodies are made up of carbon. This is what heals us. If it don't have carbon in it for our bodies, down to vitamins. Vitamins are chemicals. You know, mucus. He's up there passing sperm to men. Yeah, get her on the line, please. I got some questions. We're gonna be here a while. I hope you have time. I do. Baby, we got anything to do? Oh, okay. You know, I don't mind sit. This is ridiculous. I mean, really. This is crazy. So, Jaguar, while she's doing that, can you fill me in more of what you know about this, about the ladies? Because this is, people look at me sometimes and say, why does she always go on the girls? Because sometimes you have to hold responsible. He is a demon. Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute.
But they are held responsible somewhere. And I would ask her, where do you hold
pride? It's
Y'all
the
on the
pride.
Okay,
Pride.
we have
Demon? Oh, hold on, Toe.
hold on. Get on up over here so we can get to the bottom of this. Okay, we got Shaka and Azim, which is a couple that was in carbonation, and they are on their way.
Okay, let us know when they get here so
It would
we
be
can add
Shaka
them.
Zulu.
Okay, the first person she talked to, that's who getting paid, the 160.
Okay.
We only need one person in you. That's all we need.
Just let Shaka come up because he's gonna go. He will speak without, he would just let everything rip.
Okay.
He won't hold nothing back.
Miss Divine, can I ask you a question? Won't you present yourself? Tell everybody who you are. You sound very intriguing, for one.
Well, I'm Nikki. Everyone pretty much knows me on here. I go by the Divine_I, and I've been on Eligio Bishop's ass for a while. And I'm not letting up under any circumstances.
I got you.
But however, we're gonna get to the bottom of him. Okay, that's what we're gonna do.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I know a lot of things too as well, because I have spoke with, and I am actually good friends with a lot of the ex-carbonation members. And we also have something going on Sunday, which Natural is going to tell the complete whole truth about Mama Dia. I want y'all to know about that. That will be Sunday. And he's not holding anything back in regards to Mama Dia's death. And I works with Wurld News. Yes, we do. And we stay on Eligio Bishop's ass. We on your ass, Eligio Bishop. You will go down.
For sure.
Now, we're going to sit here. We're going to wait on Shaka because Shaka going to let it loose. About
Okay,
everything.
and Shaka is the male or the female? I'm sorry.
Shaka is the male. We're going to speak with the male, and then the female, she will also to add as well if you want to stretch the panel, but I don't think you would have to give her. We're going to open it up. Put it like that. Meanwhile, I'm going to mute up and contact the other members and get them on up in here. We're going to open it on up. That's what we're going to do. Give me 1 second.
And you better let them know they ain't got to break their money down. They're going to be breaking down. Give me her cash app. Whoever's getting the 160.
I don't have his cash app. I guess he can display that to you when he come in.
Okay.
And he'll be here in a second.
All right, no problem. I just feel people that's doing things, like this, sometimes they deserve to get rewarded, period. They might need some personal things. It's hard times. Shit, we don't have it like that, but I'm willing to share for the real, to keep it real.
I air his ass out for free.
Y'all look, this we can't hear you.
Yeah, I muted myself. Trying to keep the echo factor down. So this is what I was saying. I'm concerned with the money and I'm concerned with the STD. Because
they might
well, this is the thing. For them to have an STD that the CDC has never seen, and they're not being monitored.
What do you mean?
They got an STD going on amongst them, and the CDC can't track it. They've never seen it before. They were talking about how he's forcing the sexual relationships to go from anal penetration to vaginal penetration without any protection.
Okay.
So if this is what you're doing, and now you guys have this brand new STD that not even the CDC has ever seen.
Okay, where did you get that information from that the CDC has never seen this?
That's what I was told by someone that's been researching this.
So I'm going to finally use the word allegedly for the first time in my life.
Yes, allegedly.
Allegedly. That's the first time I've ever used that word, allegedly. Ever.
Allegedly, they got a new STD going. So when I start thinking about having this secluded group of people, you have the one person convincing everyone that they don't need any healing. He can heal them. They don't need any medications. I don't know. It's just starting to sound like Tuskegee Airmanish to me.
Okay, Shaka Zulu is here.
You know what? Oh, Shaka's here?
Yeah, he's here.
You got it?
You should see Shaka Zulu in the queue. And I'm going to mute up.
Pulling it up. Hold on a second. There we go. Got him. Good afternoon.
Hi.
Right. What's going on? How you doing?
Shaka Zulu. I want to introduce you to my friend Toni.
How you doing, Tokyo?
I'm doing fine. Have you ever heard of me?
No.
Well, this will be the first time and it won't be the last. So let me ask you a few questions, baby. First of all, let's start here. Let's do business first. What's your Cash App?
What's the Cash App?
It's Azim Zulu 111.
Yeah, you got to spell them letters. I'm an old lady.
Okay, it's AZEEN ZULU 111.
Okay, let me read it back. AZEEN ZULU 111.
Yes.
$sign in front.
$sign in front, yes.
Gotcha. All right, well, let me start off here by saying, welcome, guys, here to the platform. We're going to do a little chit-chat. Because this is like, and I talk real, okay? So don't be offended, because I'm a straight-up
Oh,
alpha.
man, listen. Let's go. Shoot from the hip.
I'm a wild one, and you a wild one. Cool. I want to know, is that your baby I hear in the background? Sounds so cute.
That is him.
Aw, what's the baby's name?
Shaka Zulu.
So is that his birth name, or is that a name you just call him on the pastime?
No, that's his birth name as well as mine.
Oh, okay. That's your birth name as well?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this: how you doing, little lady in the background that's giving me? Look, Mama got all the cash. She holds the bag. Mama holding the bag. How you doing, baby?
Oh, she left for a minute.
Okay. Let me know when she returns to the room. All right. Let me ask. All right. These gonna be straight questions. Okay. Because I was told that you're a straight up kind of guy and you that nigga. One. Are you gay?
No.
Are you bisexual?
No.
Have you ever thought about it?
No.
Okay. Are you right now, honestly, seeing any doctor for any disease?
No.
Have you had a disease since you've been with them?
No.
How long have you been with them?
Who's them?
Carbon.
Oh, how long was I with them?
You're okay.
I was with them not long. I was probably with them about 3 months, but I've been dealing with them, knowing them for like 4 years. So.
Okay, so we're gonna say 4 years. That's where we're gonna go, and then we'll muscle down to the 3 months. Okay, like that. Thank you guys. Make sure y'all subscribe to the or everybody page and stay in touch. All right, this is the next thing, and thank you for the gifts and everything, you guys. The next question is this: when you got with Nature Boy, since you're not gay, what was the purpose of ever being bothered and then being there for 4 months after knowing this guy for 4 years, knowing what type of person he is? Why would you want to be bothered and join their clique?
Well, the first time it wasn't,
I'm not going to call it a cult. We'll use the C word.
Call it whatever you want. Call it whatever you want. The first time I went there, I was only there for 5 days. And I was just there as a guest. I wasn't there as a member. I was just there as a guest. But they asked me to join while I was there as a guest, and I ended up leaving.
Mm-hmm. So, but it
wasn't a bad experience though. Like nothing happened. Like it was just some people that I went with didn't fit with what they had going on. So I chose to leave with the people.
That means you're not a member. You're not fitting this criteria that we have up here right now.
Who?
You're not fitting. No, you're not fitting the criteria. The question is,
I was telling you.
You don't have any say in this. You haven't been there. You ain't did that. You ain't suck his dick. You wasn't in a motherfucking room with him while he beating a bitch and getting his ass licked by a dog.
Are you sure?
Tokyo.
Are you sure?
So you got to imagine all this was kept private.
I was talking about the very first time when I was there.
Right, one quick second.
I was trying to answer
Once he
question.
explained to you how everything is orchestrated there, you will see. What he's saying is his visit was just temporary, but then he went there later on. But
okay, thank you. You got to narrate this. That's why it's good you're here. Okay, because I'm like, why is he even here? Got it. And you got a cute little face too, little dumpling. How old are you?
I don't have an age.
Oh, me either. Shit. Call me 05 nigga for life. But anyway, I'm going to keep going. So, was there any drugs involved? Lucid drugs. Lucid.
No.
Maybe cocaine. That's here and there.
Weed.
Just weed?
Yes. Weed and alcohol.
What kind of environment was it? Was it like because when
it was always a different environment because we were always in different places. We were never in the same place for a long time.
So what was the head idea of this? Meaning, are y'all like settlers, gypsies, cults, running around, fuck the law? What was your CeeLo? What was your umph? What was the purpose?
I was a vegan chef, so I was there to be the chef when I came there.
Oh, you were the chef. Okay.
Absolutely. Everybody came there with a purpose to add to what was going on.
Okay, a corporation.
Pretty much.
Okay, got you. A corp. Okay. So the women that were there, is this anything like the Davinovich?
I don't know what that.
Okay, well don't worry. That was the Waco. You heard about the Waco, Texas, the man, the cult leader had all the people there.
Oh, okay, yeah. I heard a little bit of something about that.
You're nothing like that?
I heard a little bit about that.
People can leave on their free will, no?
Yeah, they can. They can leave whenever they get ready.
Oh, they can leave.
Yeah, those people who are there want to be there.
So when you were, what did you witness? What did you witness as far as the happiness? Like, did the girls, were they jolly, like plaiting hair, going to beauty supply, had titties out all day, fucking each other?
Nah, they didn't. They just got to do whatever their talent was, and they were supposed to be there, nurturing themselves and their talent.
So so basically, he's coming through as a religious leader. It sounds like
they just supposed to speak the knowledge, and they came there to proclaim the kingdom, his kingdom, and his information.
Okay, what's the kingdom of what?
The carbonation kingdom. That's the kingdom.
Okay.
It's not his word, his wisdom, his information that he gives to the people. That's his information. That's his knowledge.
So
he's the Messiah. The 5 sciences. He's the Messiah to them. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now we get into it. Okay. Okay. We got to that part. So he's their Messiah. So
He's what do you call himself? The Messiah of the earth flame. He's the black Messiah to all the black people. It's all the melanated people.
Okay, the black Messiah. Okay. Now, let me ask you. If he's the black Messiah, what if he proven to be a Messiah? Did they ever look up the word Messiah?
I'm not sure what they did. You know, I can only speak for what I did. I can only speak for my...
What did you do? Did you believe? You obviously not believe because you're gone. But did you believe at the time he was perhaps the Messiah?
No. I did not. I just knew that there was opportunity. Go ahead, Jaguar.
I just want to tap in because there's something that I want to touch before you guys move past this.
We won't. I still have more.
Were you there as a spectator, or were you there looking for the same journey that I've heard so many people talking about?
No, I was there on the journey, but I was also there, as a branding myself as well, So it was more of a business opportunity for me. It was like a partnership. It was more like a partnership to me,
like as far as what? Partnering
as far as partnering up with, as far as making sure financials was there, as far as making sure that everybody's needs was met.
So I want to ask you a question. If your interest in carbonation was based off of financial profit or gain, do you honestly think that you were really paying attention to everything that was happening around you?
Absolutely.
Is it possible that you could have had tunnel vision because you were only focused on one thing?
Nope.
Okay.
All right, next question. Was there any prostitution going on? Male and female?
What's your definition of prostitution?
Prostitution is selling your body for money.
Ain't that what we doing right now, Vigo?
No, we're talking on an interview.
Okay.
You can decline to answer. You don't have to say it. You can say
I was just making sure that because donations, y'all might consider that prostitution.
No, we're not pussy. I'm married.
Oh, okay.
I'm not buying no dick from you.
I just feel like if you're giving your energy to anything other than yourself, then you're selling yourself to it. So.
Okay, but is it
my point. So.
Is it prostitution? Meaning was money involved? Exchange your hand to mine? No. Okay.
No.
Okay. So it was like general love and affection.
Not all the time.
Okay, so the part that it wasn't love and affection, what was going on the part that it wasn't all the time?
I think he was in his emotions and he didn't know how to handle himself.
Which means?
For somebody who says that they're the Messiah, I feel like he went beneath himself a lot of times, the way he handled himself.
Okay, in which way? Is it sexual or moral?
Both. Sexual, physical, verbal.
Is that due to him being with a man? I'm sorry, Jaguar, you're next.
I just wanted to jump in right quick because you're saying that you doubted his ability to be the Messiah because he seemed to be being spiritually irresponsible.
Absolutely.
In your opinion.
Absolutely.
Yes. So, all that being said, were you present when the fight between Velvet and Malia had happened?
No, I had just left right before that.
You had just left. But you were present for the build-up.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys.
So, in your opinion, do you think that Nature Boy encouraged that discord between his two wives?
Absolutely.
Okay.
He manipulated everything that happened that went wrong in that situation.
Well,
He
Shaka,
manipulated everybody's energy.
Shaka,
He
you was
manipulated
there for
everybody's
one
energy.
fight, right?
No, now ask him.
I was
You
there
was-
for a few fights.
One
You
of the
was
real
one
nigga
fight
moments.
with Speak Malaya. Oh, okay.
We stopped having real nigga moments after they came back from Hawaii. Everything was in-house after that.
Okay, let me. Is it anytime I say it might be too much, you can decline. I know you're human. Okay, I just want to let you know that.
It ain't even. It's just the way you asking the questions. That's all.
But that's okay. But you're doing a good
And I
job.
just don't really know your intentions. 100% of what your intentions are behind these questions. So that's why I kind of hesitate on the way that I answer the question.
No, it's perfectly fine. We're all human here. It's okay. We don't be God. We know niggas watching. Okay, this is my next question. As far as the young lady, I can hear she's back. Can I talk to her?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Hi, beautiful.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm well.
You ever heard of me, Tokyo Toni?
Yes, I have.
Okay, and I'm the crazy motherfucker they say, but I'm really
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too, dog baby. What's your name?
I'm Azine.
Azine, is that your natural name or?
No, I gave myself that name.
Oh, okay. Where it comes from is beautiful. Azine?
Well, it's an African name, and it means one who has eternal beauty.
And you do.
Thank you.
All right. That's your baby?
Yes, that's my child.
How old? I didn't ask daddy for a reason. How old? Because if they get it wrong, mama be like, you know that baby's he's 4 months.
Well, he's 1, but he'll be 2 in April.
Okay, his birthday coming. Okay.
Yeah.
Remind me so I can get him a gift, okay?
Okay, I'm grateful.
All right, no problem. Listen, being in there, were you there at the same time as Shaka?
Yes.
Okay. Did he, I'm speaking of Nature Boy when I say he, did he, was he ever jealous of your relationship or did you keep that away?
I mean, I would never say he was jealous, no. I couldn't say he was jealous. But I can say that he did try to separate us several times.
Okay. Well, guess what? As a grown woman to another grown woman, that's jealous.
Okay.
You don't separate a relationship in no type, no way, no form. It's a form of jealousy, okay? Especially your situation. Did he ever try to have sex with you maybe after you had sex with your man?
He pulled his penis out on me and insinuated that he wanted to do something. But nothing went further than that ever.
Okay, so what about this semen sipping cup shit?
You said what?
What about some semen drinking shit or something?
Oh, I guess there's this joke about there's this joke about them drinking his semen, and I've never
The downloads.
anyone
There you go.
downloads. Yes. Okay, because so one of his teachings really is that
Something's clicking. Okay, go ahead. That's better.
is it me?
Yeah, it was you. It's okay. Go ahead. We listen.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
So his download. So one of his beliefs is really that the way to get the information is through him in all ways, be it through his semen. So for the women, they really do have to like drink his semen to really get connected to him. That's how he feels. To really get connected.
Not trying to be vulgar, but we straight up on this one. You know what I mean? I mean, is he okay? I'm gonna try to get this together. Is he having sex with them and then pull it out and do what a couple might do, or is he just jerking, doing his thing and say, "Come in here and do it"? Or
I mean,
is sharing it, first shot, like a shot glass? What is it? What's going on?
it's the sexual experience he's having with them. Like whether it's all of them together or one at a time. Like I know that while I was there was a moment where he went in the room and he just had them all suck his dick. Like.
Okay.
Whatever they're feeling, I suppose. I'm not always present for these things. I'm actually never present for these things.
Okay, so what made you so exempt?
I'm sorry, say that one more time?
What made you so exempt from the situation?
Because I had a partner.
So he allowed
that there was a room. Okay, so when we had rooms set up, it was always couples in one room and single people in the whole other room.
Oh.
So the single women had their own room. The single men had their own space. So, like, if you were to go in the room with the single women, you know, what happens? It's like, what happens in there stays in there. Sometimes he make them all suck his dick.
Okay, so basically, this is like a big, fat, controlled orgy.
I mean, sure, if that's how you want to look at it.
I mean, that's basic. Is not, you know, I'm trying to get in the atmosphere with it, but it's kind of hard. But at the same time, did he give y'all rewards, or the ladies, did he give them gifts, diamonds, furs, coats?
I would say during my experience, rewards would be us going out of the house, leaving the house, whether that means we get to the beach or we went to the skating rink. That's him trying to treat us, or letting us drink, having drinks, and just having fun at the time. That's what he did. He didn't, and he bought us what we needed. He didn't just buy it.
So he basically was your god.
Yeah, he was on.
Okay,
so at that time.
Okay, so let me ask you. So the things that you've learned in your life from your mom, dad, or grandma, or whomever in the neighborhood, whoever, did you not understand that this isn't reality? At what point did you realize that, wait a minute, this man bleed red blood, got his country sick? I mean, this is crazy. Like, when did you really say this is enough? Like, come on.
For me, I was over it within.
That's a good way.
Within like a week, I was kind of over it, and I would tell Shaka, hey, you know, whenever you're ready to go, I'm ready to go. And it was partially because not every day was horrible. In the beginning, it was kind of staying in the beginning.
So you went in, is what I'm trying to say. You went in knowing that.
I went in having understanding that people had experiences there. That's what I went in like. And I'm like,
what do you mean?
And
break that down. Experiences? What do you mean?
Yes, everyone who talks about what happened when they were there, you know, the beatings and everything that was said before I went there.
So it's not a secret.
It's not a secret. But I will say,
But
I will say this: a lot of what happened there was private until I got there. Things were getting worse. By the time we got there, things were getting worse in that environment. A lot of the things that happened.
What do you mean worse?
Like the beatings. The beatings. That was the first time he ever hit anyone in front of the group. He's never actually, you know, gone out and beat the women just in a group.
Thank you, guys. Wow. So did he beat the men or the women?
Just the women. He didn't put his hands on the men.
Doesn't that tell you something right there?
Absolutely.
So, was you pregnant there?
The very first time in Mexico, I was pregnant when I went there. This last time where I stayed for like 2 months, I had my child with me.
So you was there and you left and went back?
Yes.
Go ahead, Jaguar.
I got to tap in.
Yes, ma'am.
Who delivered your child?
I was in a hospital when I gave birth.
Okay, so you did go to the hospital.
Well, I did try to have a home birth with my husband. However, it was taking too long for my water to break, and I was getting tired. So I told him, you know, let's go to the hospital so I can finish this up. It was like 30 hours. So I was like,
and you were allowed to go to the hospital?
Absolutely.
Okay, so basically what I'm trying to get at is...
I didn't give birth there. I was separate from that when I gave birth.
Right, you were in labor there.
No, I didn't. I wasn't in carbonation or anything.
Oh, you had already left.
Yeah, I gave birth
so you didn't
join carbonation.
Okay, so my question to you is,
I'm sorry.
Were you there with any of the pregnant women?
Yes, I was there. Well, the very first time when I was pregnant, Velvet was also pregnant. Serenity, I don't know if you guys know who she is.
Yes, I talked to Serenity.
Yes, she was pregnant at that time. I think it was just them two that was pregnant at that time. That was the very first time I went. We were all pregnant around the same time. This last time I went, Zoka was pregnant.
And what was Zoka's pregnancy like? what did you see during Zoka's pregnancy? How was her treatment? The prenatal, like how did it go so wrong?
The way I saw it was definitely toxic, just because of the way they talked about the child. Less of she got to eat more than everybody else because she was pregnant. However, the way they talked about that child, the way she felt about that child, and it gets me emotional thinking about it. But
let me ask you, what was your mental state? No, let me take that back. What's the difference in your mental state now and then?
what's the difference between my mental state? I choose to just focus on myself and continue on my own path and create my own path instead of trying to put myself in the middle of someone else's, I suppose. Like, my mental state is just, I took that experience and I took those lessons, and now I'm going to apply what I've learned from them.
So what made you discover this? Because it was a discovery.
I mean, just going through it, that was the discovery. Having to see how they live and how things are progressing. Because like I said, when we went there the first time, things weren't like they are this last time I was there for 2 months.
Okay, so your intentions did not meet your expectations, basically?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what was your deal in coming? Were you just a tag-along wife, or did you have a corporation?
I'm sorry, say that one more time because you're going in and out.
I'm sorry. I said, did you come along just as the wife, quote unquote, like a tag along, or did you come with a job, to be a part of the corporation?
I joined because I wanted to build with women. I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, say that again. I'm sorry.
Okay, I said I joined because I wanted to build with women. The idea was presented to Shaka, and he presented it to me. And I told him, okay, why not go into this experience and see what I can get from it?
Okay, and what idea was that? What was that, to go into women to do what? To mentor?
I wanted to build with the women that were there. I wanted to see if I can grow with them. And I wanted to see if I could really learn about their knowledge because it's something I'm interested in. The way they live, I'm interested in that.
Toke, I got to jump in here because she's having a conversation that I've been dying to have.
Okay, go.
You were looking for an experience of oneness, of fellowship.
I'm looking for an experience where I can really truly live in tune with who I am. And they have knowledge about that I agree with, that I want to practice, that I want to implement in myself. So me joining them is me looking for that. But once getting there, you see it's not that. You see it's really hard to actually do that.
No, but that's what I want to. That's what I want to get at. And this isn't me trying to find a way to minimize. It's really trying to get everybody to understand the psychology behind what makes someone like Nature Boy so attractive.
Right.
There is an attraction. Everyone that I've talked to has had this magnetic thing with him. And I think he comes in offering this doctrine, and he comes in offering this eternal wisdom and knowledge, and then he creates this personal connection where almost as if you don't get it from him, you're not going to get it, or you're not going to get it right. Am I pinging on correct anywhere here?
Let me tag on to do that so she can ping on.
Okay.
I need to ask within those questions. Do you believe in Satan?
Do I believe in Satan?
Yes. Do you believe Satan exists?
I believe in that energy, yes.
No, that's not what I said.
I believe in that energy.
But listen, because that's another question. Okay, the same question. So, do you believe that the universe has anything to do within our life?
Do I believe that the universe, and then you broke up, I'm sorry.
Do you believe that the universe has anything to do with our life or within our light?
Yes. I do.
Okay, you can say yes to that, but that's a form of basis of pure mass and energy. So do you equate Satan in the universe as one, or God in the universe as one? Or at all?
Both.
So Satan is of the universe equated as one, and so in God in the universe is equated as one.
Okay, wait a second.
There is no separation.
Wait a minute.
I want to take a second. I want to take a second not to set the room, but to focus the room. Because there's some people in here that's saying, that they're lost, that they don't understand where we are.
You have to wait.
So let me just do a quick commentary. I got it. We got. I want to make sure everybody's filled in. I don't want anybody to miss what's happening here. So let me just give 1 second. We're talking about Nature Boy's appeal and attraction and how he uses religion to confuse people. That's really what we're talking about. I know Toke has some very serious questions she's about to ask, but I want to put this in the context for the audience that is watching. This man is using spiritual guidance and spiritual enlightenment to abuse people.
However, nobody here has said that yet.
I'm saying it.
No, she's not meaning we know that he's doing this because we've had on the last panel. But this set of people haven't said that because they had a free will. Where they are? They had a free will.
I'm right here.
Okay, and free choice, right? Free will. We need you to pop up, baby. I can't talk to the screen. It feels funny.
So I'm feeding right now, and I don't want to get up.
Okay. Tell Daddy he come up.
All right, I'm here.
It feels crazy. There we go. I just feel better. Okay, she can answer the questions, though. And then you can, too. Double it up. Again, asked, did she believe it? Okay, we asked all of that. So she believes that the universe, Satan, and God, basically, is all one pure energy, correct?
Is that what she told you?
Mm-hmm.
No,
She's right there beside you. She can hear me?
I mean, I'm a little further away from her right now.
Okay, yes. So
yes, she said yes.
Okay, she said yes. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So, ask her this quick question. Do she believe in aliens?
She said, do you believe in aliens? She said yes.
Okay, so she's one with the universe. Okay, I get it. Okay, so...
What's your definition of alien?
Alien is anything that's not on Earth.
Is anything that's not on Earth.
Uh-huh. Anything that's celestials. Like the stars and shit. But I'm going to tell you a secret. You ready for this? At nighttime...
But do you think a dog is an alien?
Who?
Is a dog an alien?
No, he's of Earth.
Why is he not an alien?
Because he's of Earth.
Can you tap into the same language he speaks?
No, your dog doesn't speak a language.
Then what makes that doesn't make him extraterrestrial, doesn't it?
No, he's of Earth. Extraterrestrial means not on Earth. Anything that's...
So then what is not on Earth?
Listen,
Tell
we're...
me something that is not on Earth.
Let me give you
then how do you know that it's an extraterrestrial if it's not on Earth?
I'm about to tell you. We're in something called a listemosphere. Listen, we live on Earth between the atmosphere, the listemosphere. Then you have the stratosphere. That's outside of Earth. Anything outside of Earth, like your Messiah, he can't be from Earth if he's a Messiah, correct? It's an earthly man.
No, I don't know if that's correct or not.
It's just a quick question.
I don't know if that's correct or not what you're saying.
No,
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know if you're Messiah of Earth?
No, I'm talking about when you're talking about the Earth planes and all the different dimensions.
No, you asked the question about the question, right? Come on, Shaka.
I'm just trying to get an understanding of where you're coming from.
This is where I'm coming from.
I'm trying to build with you so we get a better understanding.
You equated everything to a dog, a pet.
I just asked, was it an extraterrestrial? I was just trying to get an understanding of what your definition of extraterrestrial.
So what I did was I gave an intelligent answer to your question because you asked me, and I said, no, we're between something called the listemosphere.
Wait, I got to tap in right here. Shaka?
He just want to play. I'm going to get him.
Shaka, I know, but Shaka, what you're doing is you're taking sarcasm. Wait a minute. You're using sarcasm
because she's
You're
not
using
really
sarcasm.
asking the questions, to be honest. If
I
you
know,
really want to
but
ask questions,
you
I
are
think
using
there's a
it
better
with
way to ask
sarcasm, and we're
questions.
trying to ask you
I
what
think
your
that there's a better way for her to
intellectual
answer
knowledge
questions.
base
That's all I'm saying.
Hold on. Let me
So I feel like she's playing with me, so I'm
let me
playing with her.
explain how I'm not playing to you. With
She's
you.
not playing with you.
Let me
I can
explain.
promise you
This is what
that.
I do. This
So
is
what's up with all the alien questions? Like, what is the
This
aliens
is what
got
I
to do?
do. Listen, don't
What
be
picture are you trying to paint with the aliens? And all,
I'm
if
not-
you really want to ask me a question, just ask me a question.
That
That's not
is-
asking me a question. Do I believe in aliens and the moons and the stars? That ain't got nothing to do with this. You taking it somewhere totally. Let's get to the questions. Like, if you're gonna ask me a question,
Listen.
I don't. So what narrative are you trying to paint? Because
Let
that ain't
me-
got nothing to do with they.
All right, I'll send you an email.
Weird all good. So I saved 150.
Okay, I will.
160.
Okay,
Great.
bye.
So the question this is to the audience.
Okay, Jaguar, can you bring up submissive?
And I'm gonna explain.
This is what I want to. This is what I want to ask you first, Miss Nikki.
Okay.
He got offended. He got offended.
Okay, look, I have spoke with him several times, okay? And if maybe like you would have got to the point of some of
I
the
was
things
trying
that
to
you
get to the point. I was trying to get to the point. That's why I have questions written down. I'm getting to the point.
Oh,
And we're
okay.
talking about if he has a Messiah, that's what I was getting to. That's why I asked her. He was better to talk to anyway.
He wasn't going to answer those questions, and that's
Okay,
why
well,
I
have
asked him.
spoke with him about a lot of things, and if some of the questions is on there, I have spoke with him and numerous of ex-carbonation members. In regards to the aliens and different stuff like that, I think he just probably was maybe wanted to just get to the point.
It's not getting to the point when you're getting paid. It ain't no get to the point.
Right.
With them questions.
You really can't. Let me
Right.
let me state this here as the host of the room. You cannot dictate to someone how to ask you their questions. What you can do is just decline to answer.
And I told him that.
Right.
I got that. But Toni, also, please understand, if you're not reading the comments in the chat,
I'm not.
see, we also have to take into account that some of the sarcasm and some of his actions might be in response to some of the stuff that people are saying about him in the chat because they're not talking about him nice.
Exactly, Jaguar. It's a lot of people.
That's what I'm saying.
So let's not forget that while we're having this conversation, that there is a whole audience of people that are watching.
Yes.
And that's why they weren't looking at. No, I'm just saying that's why he wasn't looking into the camera talking to you, because they were in the comments.
Oh.
Right. And I also want to let you know this here. A lot of people is rebellious against Shaka's story because they felt like he should have fought Nature Boy when Nature Boy pulled his penis out on Azine in the shower. So, you know, you got some bitter people, and then
That's
you have
he
some
was sucking that dick too. That's why.
Well, see, now that, from what I understand, when I spoke with a couple of the carbonation members, the only one that was suspect of having sex with Nature Boy was Loyal, True, and Solar, is what I'm gathering from when I spoke with them.
So you allow a man to put his dick in your your pregnant girlfriend's face. And you
Right, and that's why everyone in the comments is attacking him because they felt like he should have handled the situation different. But at the same time, he had $30,000 wrapped into the business that they came together to do. So Shaka
I'm gonna send you $50. I'm gonna send you that $50, Mr. Divine, because they ain't getting shit off on my
Shaka actually went over there on a business partnership. But as he got there, he was trying to sleep with Shaka's wife and fit him in as the other members that was there. And that didn't go so well. So what Shaka did was secretly took his money back out of the investment, grabbed his wife and his child, and left. He as well visualized Malaya getting viciously beat in a circle by Velvet. And, you know, if maybe you would have just been a little patient with him, you would have heard a lot of things And the way carbonation is set up, from what I'm gathering from a lot of ex-carbonation members that I spoke with, the women sleeps upstairs with Nature Boy. Loyal is the floor boy. He sleeps in front of Nature Boy's door. Okay? The men have to go outside, downstairs, in tents or whatever. So, when some of this abuse, sexually, and all this stuff goes on, the only person
they weren't
that really
present
knows what's going on is Loyal. Because he's the door boy.
We need somebody that's there, Mr. Vine.
Well, Loyal, you would never get Loyal on here because Loyal is his woman. That's his bitch. And he's not going anywhere. You got to understand, these are not men over there. These are bitches.
Are they feminine or manly?
Yes, they're very feminine.
See, I want to jump in here because
so they was irrelevant anyway.
Well, the thing is it's not that they're irrelevant. It's just that they're still not questions. They can't be complete with their own situation. They can't be complete with that. There's no way.
Well, I'm going to say this here. I don't want to cut you off, Jaguar, but I'm going to say this here. The men that was not allowing him to fuck them in the ass is not there.
Exactly. So, but my point is, he came there for financial gain, bought into the doctrine for the money, and then when he realized he wasn't no different than anybody else, and this dude was just using another hustle to get at his wife, he stole the money back, stole his wife, and he ran off.
Right. He was trying
So let's understand this. He's not going to be ready to be honest about any of that with anybody. Because the thing is, he came down there on a hustle and got hustled.
Got you. Now, let me tell you, Miss Divine, what I think triggered him. Let me tell you something. When you see like that and people get offensive, I didn't even get to what I was going to say. Because I was going to say, if he's human and he bleed like you, he has semen like you, he get women pregnant, why would you have stayed that long? And then I would have gotten into the thing about, you know, the pregnant and how do you know that he didn't fuck your pregnant pussy, that she wouldn't tell you that we get fucked up or we get put out or we moving around and where y'all get y'all money from. I was going to ask him all that type of things, like what's his patience.
I want to add this, Tokyo, and I just want to be completely honest from all the men that I have spoke with. All the masculine men that I think that he wasn't able to fuck are not there.
I like her, Jaguar.
Now, I'm going to say this here. The ones that's over there, Nature Boy has had dick all over them, from the mouth to the ass, and I'm going to keep it real. But the ones that left, he was trying to demasculate them by taking their woman first and then fucking the woman and try to fuck them. I'm just going to be completely honest. The guys that left, I don't think it was no sexual encounters with them. It's only the ones that's still there.
But this is the thing, though. This man is doing all kind of sexual experimentation. He's been kicked out of here, kicked out of there, arrested, release, and nobody's asking where the juice is coming from that's covering him.
You know why?
Charges. They're not pressing charges. They're not letting it stick.
Not just that. No one's trying to make it a case.
No, because they want to be where they are.
Well,
no, but I'm saying with something this explosive that has been moved around so many times, and government entities and law enforcement agencies ain't trying to make a case, it's because someone's paying them not to.
Well, I will say this here.
I said he was a snitch. Nobody
agree with that.
I think can I say what I'm speculating on?
Yeah,
and I agree.
I think that he is a guinea pig for one of these private big farmers, and they're using him to do human studies. When the Tuskegee Airmen when the Tuskegee Airmen were there, they gave them syphilis and they did not treat them because they wanted to see how syphilis could kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. I honestly agree, Jack.
Now they got this new STD going on. They're living in a controlled environment, no different than an army barracks. They're being ran around by a man who doesn't have full military training, but he does know he stayed long enough to learn how to keep niggas in line.
Psychology.
Right. You see what I'm saying? He's taking all these different religions and then he's given himself this position of power as the Messiah for no one to question him. Meanwhile, the government's giving him the antidote and he keeps getting all of these people fucking sick and they're watching to see how it kills them one by one.
And I believe that.
That's what I think is going on. Because there's no way. The only people that could keep law enforcement away from a story like this is Big Pharma.
Yeah. And I agree. Okay, I don't want to interrupt you, but submission is someone in submission. She should be in the queue, Jaguar. She's very important. She can share. You know, we work together time to time. If it's possible, if you can let her up, she can also come together with us so we can, filter this out. Her name is Submissive.
Do they have any children involved in this anywhere?
Yes, they do, ma'am. Yes, they do. And it's ridiculous. Those children and those women are malnutrition. It's a very horrible situation over there, okay?
They mind fuck.
And I'm going to tell you what he is. I don't think he has any spiritual ability. What I think it is just he's a master manipulator.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to mute up because Submission wants to tap in.
Peace, beautiful ladies.
Hey, Submission, I just want to welcome you to the chat.
Thank you. I'm grateful. I want to say that y'all are so on point with what y'all saying. I don't know. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to go. I've been working with King Wurld. He's been reporting on this for 3 years now. I want to go back to the CDC about Malia, which is Tanisha. It's on record. King Wurld has an interview with her family member about all her diseases and what happened while she was over there. Okay. We also spoke with Honor, one of the ex-members. See, y'all have to go back and research him from when he was Melanation before he turned, changed the name to Carbonation. What he does is he appeals to the young audience. If y'all look, y'all see all the girls, they talk like this, and they have real girly voices. You see all of the colorful things. You see the roller skates. I have spoken with 4 ladies that was going to go over there, and the things that he said to them to get them over there is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We spoke to an ex-member, Honor, the other day, and she said that Malia Tanisha that's in the hospital, when she has tried to leave several times. When she tried to leave one time, he sat there in front of everybody and looked at her and told her, bitch, I'll kill you before I let you leave. You're like a cockroach to me. I can squash you and basically not lose no sleep behind it. Now, this is coming from Honor. A lot of videos and interviews. When Shaka was up here, I don't know what energy there was, but Shaka has come to World News panel several times and actually spoke out about what was going on. He spoke out about his involvement. He spoke out at the fact that he had helped them financially at one point. He spoke out about all the things that Eligio Bishop, I don't like to call him Nature Boy because when he go to jail, they're going to call him Eligio. He spoke out about all the things that he's doing. He used a lot of different tactics to get these, but he only appeals, if you notice, to the young audience. These are young ladies that haven't developed fully, so in their eyes, they're looking at this. They're looking at this handsome man, and oh my God, they're trying to get into their spirit. They trying to tap into the spiritual world, and they don't know where to go to.
Okay, Submission.
So
when they
look at
real quick, I want to drop this in there real quick, and I want you guys to check out. Majority of those women are mixed women, so just keep in mind with that too. I'm gonna mute up.
Okay, and not only that, it's just the fact that they are young, and people think they come from a broken home. The girls that me and King Wurld spoke to, these girls don't necessarily come from a broken home. A lot of these girls are privileged, but they don't want the responsibility because they spoil. So when you look at his backdrop, you see the mountains, you see the beautiful trees, and he's standing there trying to look, attractive. These young girls is saying, oh, this is a vacation. This is going to be fun. The girls be painting, they be coloring, they doing all this fun stuff. And then they go over there, and now they're in a whole entire different situation.
In an orgy.
Right. It is all smoke and mirrors. I want to speak on Velvet. Velvet, nothing negative to say about her, but I know a lot of people are going to her page waiting to see her finally tell what's going on. If that was the case, Velvet would have been exposed Eligio. He would have been taken down. You understand what I'm saying? This is just another season 1, season 2. It's like a Lifetime story. I want to wheel you in and have you sitting around looking, but I'm really not going to give you much information. So I wouldn't just really count on Velvet to be the one to bring him down. To me personally, Tanisha, King Wurld, has video and evidence exactly where Tanisha is, just like he also have evidence of, Tanisha's condition. The way Eligio moves is strictly off of manipulation. The men over there are manipulated. I don't understand how people follow him. He goes and he comes to Bigo and he appeared to be one way. But if you see him when he drink on IG at night, it's demon time for him. He made a whole song up, Miss Tokyo and Jaguar. He made a song up talking about how his penis is so big that he'll rearrange women's organs. Okay? He made a whole freestyle about it.
Okay. I gotta tap in. Mm-hmm. I gotta tap in because you brought up another thing that I was talking with Serenity about. Mm-hmm. And I was asking her, what was your best day of carbonation? What was your worst day of carbonation? When I see people fall in line with a guy like this, I know it's an attraction. It's an appeal. So I always try to figure out the allure so I can figure out the hustle of the con. Because there's a hustle and a con behind all of that seduction.
Yes, ma'am.
So when I started talking to her about it, she couldn't give me a day, or she could talk about moments. She said they had good moments and they had bad moments. But the main bad moment that she would bring up was his nocturnal behavior and how once he would finally go off to sleep, he would go into these night terrors, and then the women had to come and take care of him and bring him back to his self.
Right.
So basically, he sits up at night, he's drinking, he's freestyling about the greatness of his very sick penis. Yes. And then he goes to sleep, and then he has the night terrors, and then the women got to come and aid him.
Right.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was catching this.
Yes, ma'am. And he's a demonic, so you know that a demon cannot be alone.
I was going to speak on that. Can I say something?
A demon has to have...
I was going to say that. Let me tap in really fast, ladies. This is what I was saying. That's my whole conversation with all of them, if anybody's been paying attention. It's all about, if you have sex with someone, first of all, you capture this spirit anyway. So when you're there and you're moderating, meaning you're purposely receiving semen, having oral sex, but yet you have a doctrine, quote unquote, with no book, aside from what your Messiah says. This is when you just said everything I said that because I did. You guys are just filling in the blanks of the word. However, like you said, I call him a demon. I called the guy that just came off a demon as well. They all are. And as you just said, demons cannot be by themselves. And yes, he's having more than night tremors. He's paranoid.
Yes, ma'am.
Paranoia comes along with this. Like you said, demon time come along with this. He's making songs because he now thinks and takes this as a joke.
Being delusional. He's delusional.
He takes it as a joke. And anytime you begin to talk about real things of that life, meaning the universe, God, aliens, stars, moons, celestials, they don't want to talk about it because they're not about it. You don't know anything about it. You only know about the things here that he says you should know. You should know. Now,
I gotta add to that. So I gotta add to that though. I gotta add to that before you move on.
Go on.
This brings me right back to exactly what I was saying before we brought Submissive in. Why is he taking it for a joke? Why is he so delusional? He feels comfortable in doing some really horrible things and not being worried about it because he's being fucking protected.
But he said he was a demon.
Yeah, but he's also under someone's protection. And it's someone with power. It's because you playing a lot of games with a lot of people's lives. We're talking about dead babies here. We're talking about dead women who the Mama Dia that they was talking about, he kept her medication from her, told her she could heal herself. He kept her heart medication and she died. Right. And he's the one that signed the death certificate. And he wasn't a family member.
So where's this again? It goes back to where's the family? And then
this was an older woman. Mama Dia was an older woman.
So that was his family. That was his caregiver. Do you get it? Like
I got it.
Yeah, Mama Dia was older, but she got to understand she had an income at that time. And at that time, things were very sketchy with him with money. So Mama Dia had a monthly income that advanced him to keep on with these immature women. Now, I want y'all to keep in mind, these are immature, mixed women. Majority of them.
I wouldn't call them mixed animals.
Yeah.
I would say
No. We gonna call it like we see it.
They're biracial, Miss Nikki.
No. The women are mixed. We gonna just call it like we see it. We ain't gonna be playing.
So to be easily manipulated, basically.
Yeah.
Yes. These are people that's in their life. They're going through some things and they're trying to find themselves. They don't know which way to look. Go back to Miss Jaguar. I really wish that King Wurld would come up because he has so much potent information and videos on all of this. It's facts that he has because he spoke with family members. He spoke with close friends. He spoke with everyone.
Yes.
To go back with what Miss Jaguar was talking about, Eligio is being funded. And at one point, he was funded by a white man.
But that's
so people think that, he's being funded. There's no way you can move like that.
I want to ask a question while you're still here, Submissive.
Yes,
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I'm going to tip my hand.
Uh-oh.
I was warned to stay away from King Wurld.
Okay.
Someone told me that he was a cyber stalker and that if I engaged him at all, he was going to break and hack into my information and I would not be safe.
No, that's not
true. Can I speak? Wait a minute, hold on, Miss. My phone is echoing. I don't know why. This is the thing that I want everyone to think about real quickly. People, if our only mission is to bring down Eligio Bishop, right? There should be no competition. Regardless how I would feel about you on a personal level, Miss Jaguar, or you would feel about me, Miss Tokyo, that has nothing to do with his journalism skills.
Right.
Okay? That has nothing to do with this man has been consistent for 3 years on Eligio Bishop's neck without being distracted. Okay? It doesn't matter how somebody feel about him personally. If you want real receipts and real information, you go to King Wurld News page and you see actual videos of him actually talking to family members.
I'm gonna tell you what I think she meant by that. I'm gonna tell you what I think Jaguar meant. See, when you're like right now, like she's quote unquote in the spotlight and shit like that, and people tell her things, she got to be real careful
Right.
I'll tell you what she means. She has to be very careful because they can send people to tell you, I like you, you good, I'm on this, I'm on that. Give they motherfucking ass a check to come in and fuck you up.
Right.
This is all she's saying. That's why she said, I'm doing this on the cuff of you to do this. That's all she's saying. I didn't get anything about personal out of that person. But that, I'm just backing that up. I didn't feel personal. But I think...
Hold on 1 second. Let me connect all the dots right here. The both of you are right. You're just saying it on opposite ends of the spectrum.
Right.
She's saying...
Can I say something about that?
Matter what I think of you. If we're fighting to take down the same demon, we should be able to put our craziness aside for the right goal. She's absolutely right. There shouldn't be any personal. But guess what, Toni? Wait till I tell you off camera who warned me about King World.
Wow. Yeah.
And you know this whole situation where Alicia has gotten so messy to the point to where you have some people that are hiring people to come in and act like they're doctors, act like they're family members.
It happens all the time.
You don't have to do that because Alicia show enough information of himself where no one has to lie about anything. From what I've seen with King World, if you go to his video, you will see, you go to his page, you will see that he's been consistent on Alicia Bishop. He's the only one.
Well, is King World still here?
Oh, he ain't gone.
Yeah, he should be. He's the only one that actually interviewed family members.
If King World is still here, I got some questions I want to ask him.
Okay. Hopefully
So, which one of you ladies would like to drop down so I can speak to him?
No, Miss Tokyo, don't you go nowhere. I will.
You
I'll
put
go
this
down.
shit in.
Don't you go nowhere, Miss Tokyo. Okay.
Okay.
I would drop down. I think they're going to get him.
He's left. He did leave. He went to go set a live, but I'm on my other thing trying to get in here.
Yeah, could you because he's been following this. We've been talking to people. I even pretended to be cool with Alicia Bishop to get on his panel just so I can get yes. I actually
love a clever black girl.
That's what you do.
Oh yeah, honey, we rag his ass. We don't give
Listen,
him a break.
I tried to speak to him. When I tried to speak to him, if you disagree with him, he shut you down.
Oh, I already know. He did it to me.
So what I did was, I just acted like I was his friend. I was cool with him.
Yeah.
He let me on his panel. I hyped him up, and girls started inboxing me and said, "Oh my God, you're related to him?" So when they inboxed me, I was like, "Look, stay your little pissy ass away from him." And this is why I sent them all the information they needed. And they came back. He has texted me. I have texts from him and stuff showing me his income, what he make on Bigo, why he on here. He's on here to basically make money.
Right.
Yeah.
So once I started speaking against him, he inboxed me and said, "Oh wow, the world coming to an end. That's what we doing." You know, he was pissed off about that. But again, don't be fooled. He only lured little bitty ass girls that's not sure of themselves over there. That's why y'all see the roller skates. That's why y'all see all the colorful colors, grown ass women talking like little girls and little girl voices and all this. He's prepping them to lure other young girls over there.
That's what I was saying about the young girl in the chair. That's what I was.
Honey, you
and also
that's
he
not
spoke.
a poly relationship. That is orgies, okay? Those women are over there doing the fucking worst, okay?
But they have to be sexual beings. The what you call them? The girls that gotta fuck all the time. What you call them?
Nymphos.
Now I'm gonna say this here. I'm gonna speak in regards to that. Them women are completely sexually broken. They will do any fucking thing.
He'll fuck anything.
He has explored them women's body to the point where they will do any fucking thing.
Do you know what it's called in the pimping world? It's called breaking a bitch.
And that's what they did. All them women is broke. They will lick ass, each other's pussy, suck each other's toes. You see what Velvet did, don't you?
What she do?
No, what did she do?
Let me tell you. When Velvet left Carbonation, she went to Shaka's house, waited till that girl went to sleep, went under that cover, and ate that girl's pussy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it was a forced thing? Because you eat my pussy, smack the shit out your bitch ass.
Honey, let me tell you something. My thing is here. Look at what's going over there. I'm going to say it again. The majority of the women are mixed women.
Hold on. I got it.
But I understand. So he ain't no white women.
Wait, I got to make sure I got this right. Miss Nikki, hold on.
Okay.
So Shaka and his woman, Azim, they defected. Then Velvet defects and goes to Shaka's house and then commits to have fellatio with the woman we just talked to while she was asleep with Shaka's permission?
Yes.
With Shaka's permission?
Without Shaka's permission.
Oh, without Shaka's permission.
Yeah. See, you got to listen to what I'm saying. Listen to me real closely.
No, but that's why I asked you to just set me straight.
Okay, you want me to give you the whole story? Let me give you the whole story.
Break it down.
Okay. When Velvet left Carbonation, she reached out to Shaka and Azim on just some friend stuff, like, how you doing? Are you doing okay? She told them she want to come give them a hug because she appreciate them, da-da-da-da-da. When she got there, she turned into Eligio Bishop. Okay?
Wow.
The girl fell asleep. They both were in the bed with their babies. They were supposed to have been going to sleep, calling it a night. But however, whatever noise or whatever it was that woke Azim up, she woke up to Velvet on the floor, ass naked, with Shaka between her legs, ass naked. But however, did no sex happen from what was told to Azim. Okay, now, all that's over with. They proceeding back to go to sleep. Velvet goes under the cover and just start eating Azim's pussy. Eligio Bishop's shit. Okay? So when I tell you this girl is a female Eligio Bishop, believe what I'm saying to you. Because if someone opened their arms to you to show you love and help you, guide you, the fact that you finally made it out of Carbonation, why are you eating their pussy? Not to mention, you left your baby there and left with another guy to turn.
Because you the bottom bitch.
No, baby, that ain't no lies. Them facts, honey. I got my shit stamped and approved. I'll go get Azim and Shaka come back over here, baby.
That's what I'm
They'll
saying.
it all up, honey. It's facts. Everything I'm saying is facts, baby. I don't push no lies, baby.
See,
that's not what I do.
You like
anything I bring, baby, and I speak out my mouth, my word is my bond, baby. Just what I say happened.
Right.
In that order.
Ooh.
Now,
so what happens when these girls are having their menstruals or just feeling
they don't even wear menstrual pads. They just let that shit flow. It's a big nasty situation, okay? Now, believe me when I tell you, no sanitary napkins is used, no tampons. They take a little cup and they sit that shit up in there. If it overspill or run, that's why it's an odor over there. They don't use deodorant. They don't use nothing. These women are broken to be his personal whole slaves.
Okay.
Ain't no poly.
Okay,
whole
let me...
slaves.
Jaguar. Miss Jaguar, you the host here. I want to say something. This shit is fucking with me so bad. Do you understand me? Let me say this. What the fuck does it take? These two ladies, Miss Divine and Miss Submission, have enough shit, enough people. These people this is some real shit. This is not a lifetime story that this is people's daughters. You understand me? It's diseases out here. These girls, I have a daughter, okay?
Can I say something?
What can we do? I'm in D.C. I can go to the FBI.
I want to say this. Let me say this.
No.
Let me jump in here since I am the host. The whole purpose of having these conversations for me, until we take this story from thumbnail to actual headline,
yes,
incredible publications, it will continue to be what it is.
Yes,
okay,
absolutely.
Stop. Listen, I got something to say. I got news people. I got Channel 5. They love me. They freaking love me. If y'all are willing to do a Zoom with me, wait a minute, tomorrow, I'm in New York tomorrow. I'll be back the next day. I can drive up there and make an appointment and let them talk about all this so it can go on to the news.
Well, then let's. How about we do this?
Get it done.
How about we give it a little time? And since Monday was the day that we started our first meeting in the ladies' room,
so at least start talking to all the people.
Wait a minute. We'll reconvene next Monday, meeting in the ladies' room, part 3. What we gonna do about Nature Boy?
Okay.
If you ladies could pull together all of the credible people.
Yeah.
I'll open up an 8-room floor, and then this way you can have your press people. I'll call my people, and they can come and watch.
And everything is in line. You be firing. Got you. You know I'm overzealous about it.
I'm down.
And can I say something?
Yes, please, Submissive.
When y'all get the people to talk, and this is no disrespect to Shaka, Azine, anybody like that, y'all have to think about when you're talking to these people, and if they start questioning you about stuff, then it lets you know that they're not ready to open up. Some people will be a waste to even bring on to a platform to talk, because what it would do, it would dilute your mission and what you're trying to do. If these people are saying they victims and they was over there, and when you're asking them questions, they're deflecting, oh, well, why are you asking that? What does that mean? You're an intelligent being. You know where she was coming from. So I suggest to work with people that has been working on this, that has actually talked to the family members. Again, King Wurld has contacts, he has resources, he has videos that can help this case a whole entire lot. So much.
So then this is what we'll do. Here's the plan.
What I said.
Tomorrow is WCW for me. I open up my Zoom room every Wednesday. Let's continue this conversation and the planning and getting prepared. So this way we can take the notes. You guys can give us the relevant list of who should be talked to, who shouldn't be talked to.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's sift through it all. Because the one thing that I'm learning, there is so much disinformation amongst the people that are talking about this. It's crazy.
And you know why that is? It's because when we also spoke, if you, Eligio shouts out some of the channel holders. Like, they almost fans of his instead of really trying to take him down. Also, when we spoke to an ex-Carbonation member the other day, she said that some of the parents call and speak with Eligio. So while we're sitting up saying, where's the parents? He has the parents' food as well. So it's a lot to think about. Yes, we have. Yes, we interviewed.
We're gonna talk about it.
No, we need to get focused. We need to get focused.
Let me say that.
What happened?
Ms. Jaguar, if we can do this not on this platform.
No, that's what I said. I'm going to open up.
Right.
I open up my Zoom room on Wednesdays.
Yes, ma'am.
Tomorrow evening, 6 p.m. Central Time. That's 7 p.m. Eastern. And then the rest of the country knows how it... pull together whoever you need to pull together. The room will be open at 6.
Yes,
I need everyone to contact me via DM on my Philadelphia page on Instagram. Go to, actually, no. Honey, can you do me a favor? Can you drop the email address for everyone to pick up here while we're in the room? So this way you can see it here in the chat.
Jack, tomorrow's Thursday.
Today is Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yes, they
Dang, I'm behind.
That's what I'm
Okay. So then, is everybody available to talk today, this evening?
Yes, I will get with World News because he have all of the interviews and the family's information. If you want to talk to any family members that would like to talk.
Yeah. Honey, did you put up the email address?
Yeah, I need the email address.
Everybody grab that email address that's necessary and involved. Start from there. I'll shoot the link. We'll get this organized and be ready for next Monday. If we're gonna stop this, we gotta make the world take notice. And this is the last thing that I want to say before we all clear out of here. I find it interesting that there's more African Americans worrying about what's happening in the Asian community than worried about this story.
Exactly.
I have a big problem. I have a big problem with the fact that black people have become so divided that we're allowing something like this. Don't forget to get your bag, Submissive.
I'm sorry.
That
I don't even...
we've gotten, I know. That's why I'm letting you know. But I just find it interesting that the Nature Boy story that's causing harm directly to our community is totally being treated like entertainment. But the Asian crisis and all the other crises of the world is so much more important. We got to bring this. No, if no one's going to really bring it, then we got to bring it. Yes, but this has to end because he's still recruiting and he's still successful.
Yes, ma'am. So,
okay, I would need the email if possible.
Honey, did you put the email up? Can you put it up again? Look for Goomba Head.
Goomba Head.
Goomba Head 84. Yeah, he's about to post it up here in the chat.
The chat moving so doggone fast.
I know. It's crazy. Like it's making me pick up my speed reading tactics.
But once the right people is involved, then you'll get a more.
Okay, I think we got it. Yeah. Wait, let me see. Oh no, I didn't get it yet.
Which one did you put up, honey? Philadelphia? It's a long one. It's Philadelphia. But just in case, feel free to DM me on Instagram.
Okay, I have you on Instagram.
Yeah, if everyone has me on Instagram, just drop your email address. I'll send it.
Okay, thank you.
For anyone who missed it here. Ladies, is there anything we'd like to say before we close up?
I just want to get to it. I just want to take him down. That's it. Let's get to
it.
Yeah, I have something I want to say.
Come on.
First, I want to thank everybody that's on the panel for being here today.
Thank you.
Next, all the fans and all the followers, all the gifts and all the things that was exploding everywhere and all the bag pushing and all that. That was really, really great. We appreciate it. This is what we have to do, guys. Okay, we have to look out for each other no matter what's going on. Even though we know these are young, but they're still adults, but they're still young. And we see that they're not mentally capable of taking care of themselves. So this is more than just a diabolical plot by this man taking these people's lives and using his jokes, people dying and things of this nature. So yes, as Jaguar said, it's something and somebody is out there doing something somewhere where this man is still getting away with this. If we just piss or spit on the curb, we in jail. Okay. Let alone anything else. So as Jaguar again said, let this thing play out. Let Miss Submissive and Miss Divine do their thing. All the people they need to bring. Be very organized and articulated when doing all of these things. And when we bring people on, we already know their mental capacity. Some of them want to play games. We all know they doing the little satanic demonic things, which is having sex with each other and all the things that's not morally accepted in real society. However, this man is living in a concubine type of life with these women that are submissive, young, hurt, damaged goods. And we have to get
teaching them. He just started teaching the Willie Lynch doctrine as a way. Wait a minute, as a way to explain away why he's doing what he's doing with them.
Exactly, and I saw that.
That is so twisted beyond belief that you're actually using slaver training methodology to enslave your own people and blame them for things that they have absolutely no idea about what you're talking about. None of these kids know. They don't hear about it.
They don't get it. They're not there. Their minds are not developed to the point.
Not until it's too late
to kick in.
This is no different than the neighborhood molester who's the super at the school touching all the kids, and don't nobody want to believe it. And then when they find out it's the janitor, they're surprised. That's who this guy is.
Right. But do you know why the glue is there? Do you know what the glue is? The glue is the lady.
No, we got to figure that out.
We can't get through to him. You got to get through to the ladies because he's going to keep manipulating and blind on weed and things of that section. They're not just doing weed. They have a code and a doctrine around there.
I would not be surprised if there's some kind of hallucinogenics, some mushrooms going on.
Day, smelling blood, dirty underarms, dirty hair, dirty sheets.
Honey, let's shut it down because you about to throw up right now.
Yeah,
I feel your soul about to throw up.
Miss Jack, I'm gonna speak with King Wurld, and I'm also gonna speak with Ryan D. I think with those two help Aiden with this, then y'all can make a lot of groundwork and get a lot of things going.
Well, let's get it done because it's time to not be down with the sickness.
Yes, ma'am.
This nigga is down with the sickness, and it's time to not be down with it.
Physically or mentally, spiritually.
That's right.
Period.
That's right.
We got to care about us.
Right.
We got to start caring about us. Nobody else does.
Exactly.
All right. Well, ladies, thank you all. I want to thank everybody who came and sat in with us and watched with us. And we want to just thank you.
Jaguar, this is funny. Last thing.
What?
Jaguar has to make a song called Niggas in the Ladies' Room. We need a song. We got a real song. Hey.
I can't wait till you hear the theme music. You're going to love it.
Yes.
The theme song is so dope. I got to email it to you, period. All right, ladies. Well,
I'm grateful.
Thank you.
Okay.
Love you all.
Thank you.
And stay with us because we're going to see this thing through to the end.
Thank you.
That's right. Let's go, ladies. Let's get it.
Look, I wasn't trying to be involved in this. They asked me to get involved, and when I get involved, I get involved.
Exactly. We love hard.
That's right.
All right, ladies. Everyone, be well. And don't fall for the okie doke.
Never.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
In the words of the official King Payne, a pussy hoe could never. That is my baby. When he say that, my soul shake. All right, y'all.
Okay, see y'all later. Thank you.
I'm going to call you.
All right, babe.
Okay. Am I ending it? Why isn't it ending? I don't know how to end it. Can you kick me out? I can't even kick